What's going on, guys? Spencer here with HM Massage, back with another video. Today we're going over a self-foot massage. We're going to go over some very gnarly trigger points that are responsible for some of that deep foot pain. So let's jump right into it and get those feet fixed. So I like sitting on a pillow when I do this. Otherwise, the only things you'll need are a towel and then some lotion or oil. I like to use lotion personally. We begin by warming up that lotion or whatever in your hands and then apply it all over the feet, covering the bottom of the feet and the top of the feet, because we're going to get into the top of the feet, which holds some of those very painful trigger points that can be causing some deep foot pain. So get that whole foot moistened up, and we're just going to start with some palmar friction on the top of the foot. Use your hand, use your fingers, and just glide over this area, warming up. And we're going to be looking for the metatarsals. The metatarsals are the bones of your feet, and in between those bones lies a muscle called extensor digitorum longus. This is the muscle we're looking to press on because it gets very, very tight and leads to a lot of that deep-seated foot pain. So you'll see me illustrate here, I'm looking for the divot in between each of my toes. You're going to follow this line all the way up into the ankle, and you'll notice that I'm popping over some tight tendons and musculature up towards the ankle. That's okay. Just press kind of lightly at first as you warm up all that tissue. Because all of the connective tissue is tight right now, it's going to be popping at first. After the warm-up's done, we're going to start working into those deeper layers. So what you'll do is turn your foot a bit to the side here and use your fingertips and hook into that extensor digitorum muscle. You can see me separating out my big toe and really hooking in and then gliding upward towards the ankles. You can also wriggle it and rock it back and forth. And if you have foot pain in here, you will notice it leads to a very dull, almost burning pain over the entire top of your foot. And it can really hurt, but it's also a clear indicator that these muscles need to be relaxed, released, and worked. Our feet often get neglected, so it's good that we're showing them some love. And don't forget to work out all the way to your pinky toe, that fifth metatarsal, really working into the lateral foot, up into the ankle, and spend more time pressing into muscles or areas that are hurting you. Work the top of the foot as you see fit, and we're going to follow up into the ankle and do nice ankle friction. You can do it back and forth. You can do it circular around the malleoli, which are the bones on your ankle. This feels very, very good and works a lot of the calf tendons that run into the foot. Wrap up with the top of the feet, and then before we go to the plantar side, you can warm it up by doing a nice little stretch. You can do all toes at once, or just go individually and stretch out the foot real quick, and then we'll jump to the bottom of the feet. On to the plantar foot. So make sure that the lotion is all still applied, and we're starting right with the heel. So this is the calcaneus bone with the Achilles tendon running right into it. Achilles pain, calcaneal pain. You're going to grip your heel with 4 fingers on one side and the thumb on the other, making sure not to press too hard with your thumb, and just do circular friction up and down the calcaneus here. This is an excellent self-massage to do, especially if you do a lot of running or any activity that's going to be pounding your heels. You can also do a little bit of petrissage where you are lifting and squeezing the Achilles tendon away from the heel. From there, we're warming up the bottom of the feet with finger circles. Nice, light, thorough. Just make sure that every inch of the surface of your feet is touched here. This is just a warm-up, we'll be getting in deeper. But you can already see that nice blood flow, and we're really warming up all this tissue. I'm stabilizing my wrist with the other hand. This can help to prevent any wrist injuries. and just make sure your wrists aren't tired. From there, time to get deeper. You guys know I love my knuckles, so make a knuckle. Start at the heel and do a very deep, slow glide towards your toes. You can then take your finger knuckles and scrape backwards. This is excellent for working those deeper layers of fascia, responsible for that plantar fasciitis, as well as the deeper muscles in the foot. These are called the flexor digitorum brevis. You have the flexor digitorum longus, and the abductor hallucis, which is the medial or inside muscle that gives everybody foot cramps. After that deep but broad work, we're going to go into deep and specific work. So although we're using the thumbs or knuckles here, it will feel just as deep because we're going specific. Work the length of the foot, and then we're going to go back and work that abductor hallucis muscle I mentioned previously. Use specific pressure and just work up and down in the middle of your foot, going from the calcaneus up to the toe pad. Make sure you sidestep with your fingers so that you're working the whole foot. You'll end up over at the pinky toe pad, working a muscle called abductor digiti minimi. Go up and down parallel with the foot, and then we're going to take our fingertips and work transverse to the foot. Follow that, we're hitting the toe pad. So come up, I do like using thumbs for the toe pad, and just do a nice circular friction, finding any areas of tenderness or tightness, especially the ligaments in between both toe pads, and then work that all the way up into the toe, giving that toe a nice stretch along with a nice massage. Don't forget the other pad of the toe, the pinky toe pad, and you're going to do the same steps. Following back down, we're going to get into the heel pad, the calcaneus, which is very, very thick, so we need to apply deep pressure. I like to take my knuckles, press hard in there, and then twist. This is going to feel really good, especially as that calcaneus and heel pad starts to loosen. You'll be able to feel that work getting deeper and releasing the whole foot. Between the calcaneus and then the extensors on the top of the foot, you're going to feel a lot of freedom after this foot massage. As we come to an end, we're going to cool down the foot with long gliding strikes with the palm. And then a really nice ending technique is to mobilize the toes. So put each of your fingers in between the toes, and then just wriggle them around in any direction. Don't go to the point of pain here. If anything hurts, stop. This is just to mobilize all of those joints. Finish off by giving your whole foot and ankle a nice rhythmic shake, and feel free to go back and work anywhere else that needs more time. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and it helped you out. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked the video and subscribe for more content. I will see you guys on the next video. I hope you have a great rest of your day.